Have a warm welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. Today we have another whiskey from the Ardnahoe Distillery. We already had the inaugural release, and this one is the first Ardnahoe Cask Strength, batch number 1. It's 5 years old, as the inaugural release had been. It's 60.9 ABV cask strength. It's younger, so they have a high ABV. And it costs roughly 85 euros at Whisky.com here in Central Europe. Have a look, our American customers, if this whiskey is already available to you, or unfortunately, probably not. Yeah, it's uncolored, unchill filtered, as it should be. And Ardnahoe is a new distillery on the Isle of Islay, and it's a smoky distillery, as most of the distilleries on Islay are. And they have a peat content in the malt of 40 ppm. This is not the peak level you find on Islay, but it's also not the lower ones, so it's medium to high peat level. And Ardnahoe has 2 pot stills with long line arms. And that's a differentiator, because in those long line arms, the alcoholic vapors have more contact to the copper, and their catalytic conversions take place. That gives a smoother, milder, more pleasant taste of the whiskey. And then it goes to warm tubs. And this is, I think, the only distillery on Islay which has warm tubs, and that was the way alcoholic vapors had been cooled down and liquefied in former times. There you had big wooden tubs in which big copper coils had been, and with a diameter of 2 to 3 meters, 6 to 9 feet. Yeah. In former times, yeah. Today, Scotland, I think, goes metric, aren't they? Yes, I think so. And these warm tubs deliver a special taste to the whiskey, because there the contact with copper is less than in typical industrial coolers, where you have a lot of small pipes made from copper, so that you have a lot of contact between the vapors and the copper. So this is different, an older style. Yeah, and this one is bottled from ex-bourbon casks, 5 years of age, and it's therefore not too dark. You see, it's a younger one. Yeah. More to say? More to tell? No. Coastal brine, earthy peat, and rich cacao on the nose, orchid fruits, herbal tea, and salted caramel on the palate, leading into a smoky finish with citrus undertones. Yeah. Very good cork. Tight fit. 60.9 ABV. I will never have that neat or straight. If I do not forget it to dilute. I once had one with 58, I think, lately. Whoa, that was strong. No, I dilute this typically down to 45 to 48. That's my personal preferred strength. So this one is, there's a coastal note in it, yes. There's a lot of peatiness in it, of course. You can feel maltiness. And the cacao, I'm not quite sure if I had it already. Yeah, have a little bit of water. Probably this had been too much, we will see shortly. Now it opens up. Very big fruity aroma. Very good. those orchid fruits they tell about already on the nose. Little caramel note. I'm missing lack of vanilla. Yeah, probably, hopefully it's not too much watered down. Yeah, okay, 43%. Not too strong, still very smoky, very smoky. And this sad herbal tea, very much, yes. A little salty, remembrance of salt. And the citrus notes are strong. So probably I'm down to 40 or 43. I add a little bit. You can go the other way as well. Not only dilute it down, but strengthen it up. Yeah, the smell is still the same. The aroma is this coastal aroma, a little saltiness in it. Now a little stronger. Yeah, now it's better. And it shows an oiliness. Covers my mouth, big oiliness in it. Citrus note and spiciness of the oak in the aftertaste, beginning spiciness, not too strong. It's just 5 years. But there's no sign of youthness, no sign of metallic notes in it, and Ardnahoe says they are distilling very slowly, and that helps to keep those unwanted substances back in the wash or in the intermediate wines. Yeah, very good. I like it. The inaugural release with 50% ABV sells for €79.90, so it's quite close. If you do not want to dilute so much, if you dare yourself to taste with 50% ABV, well, that's an alternative, but they have sherry cask in it as well, so the taste is different to this cask strength. It's batch number 1. And I suggest that there will be more batches, of course. Otherwise, they wouldn't have named it number 1. That's it for today. Catch you next time.